against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move!
Father! Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze. Get ready!
Take cover! A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Godwin! Over here!
Shoot him! Godwin! Knock it down! What now, fucker?
Now you're finished! Die, you swine! Now
Get
you're
ready!
finished!
They're coming inside!
Everyone here! Godwin! Get over here with that crossbow and join the line! Die! What the fuck are you waiting for? Die, you brother swine! Bastards! What are they waiting for? Don't Get ready for another attack! This won't stop them! That's it! Godwin, draw your sword and follow me! Burn, fuckers! Down the ladder! Fucking wins his last! Don't let them... Take that, you shit! No, you lying, you
fuck it is. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking Juvat. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Dentes Fortuna, Juvat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever, what does that actually mean?
O Dentes Fortuna Juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir. Trotsky.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money.
Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hannah take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day, so I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
course! How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where. And here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Al dentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Nick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
Sir.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Around them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, I wouldn't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Leipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Leipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz. I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
We want to resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. Once more, I assure you we have no evil intentions. You can escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained there. That we can guarantee.
Very well.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank!
Free! Off we go! Henry! Call that dog to heel!
Mutt! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry?
Well then, Henry.
All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Peace at last. That Bob. King was a pain in the ass.
Listen,
I've got one. Look.
come on, Oates. We'll get to Trotsky tomorrow, and there'll be plenty of food there. We're a noble's escort, so they're obliged to feed us well. Pheasant in wine, roast pork with apples. Those sausages of yours are only fit for a dog anyway.
For Christ's sake, stop giving me a hard time. I'll have you know that sausage is fucking good. But neither you nor your dog will get to taste it.
Wouldn't you swap it for something?
I might. Tankard has my ring. I lost it to him at dice, and if I go home without it, my old woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that sausage.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Come.
Watch that tankard. You play dice with him, you'll lose your brace.
I see you've got...
Sure.
I heard you want a ring.
Fortune. We'll see whose side luck is on today. Aye, that'll do. Here. My God, I'm done. Well, this'll be a quick game. Damn! What's this? Well, you're not afraid of anything. Nothing worth mentioning. Aye, that'll do. Here. Wonderful.
That's just great.
You can never have two.
All right, let's carry.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side. What can you do? Here. That's enough for me. Your turn. If I was you, I'd take it. Damn! What's this? Here. Aye, that'll do. No, that's as far as I go. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know? Here. Oh, come on! That's still all right. It'd be worse if you already had 3 1s. Aye, that'll do. My God, I'm done. Ha!
That's just great.
You can never.
All right.
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones. Oh, come on! You must have a... Damn your eyes. Ah, what's to be done? A bet is a bet. Here's your ring. Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God. So I have to tell you, I ain't playing.
It seems I want.
You, will you?
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage? It's venison.
All right. And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a ring for a sausage.
Yeah. True enough.
Brad, my old mate. Rolled a few, eh?
No.
Come here. You silly mutt. Here you go. Take it.
Hey, Conrad. One little game, eh?
Leave me alone. I know you own it too well. It's all one little game. One little game.
How do you like it?
I'll tell you, it's nothing like home.
And have you ever been further than Rattay?
No, I never was, but I always wanted. That's why Oates put in a word for me. Besides, for an adventurous expedition like this, and I'm in charge of them.
I'm a bit anxious about tomorrow.
A wee bit. But we've got good intentions, and sensible too, and no doubt Lord von Berghoff. Clever folks can always...
That's right. I can't imagine what could happen for them not to.
Not much.
What did I do to you?
Henry! Oh, that was a tight thing with the cap...
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment. but true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for. To deal with that kind of stuff.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as let's see if you keep it up. But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologised to us. If Hanush had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armour on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
So, should we start?
Ready? Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard! Why don't you cover yourself? Nice. Good. Good. Nice. Good.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Nice, Henry. Faster, yeah?
What's up with you? Defend yourself, Henry, or his lordship will kill you.
Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Nice. Good, Henry. Well, yeah, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then. Good riposte.
Nice strike!
No. That way I can block you easily. Slow. Nice. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard. Your first hit. Now we're even. That one hit the spot. Oh, you haven't got a hope.
Nice block. Go, fellas, go!
That one hit the spot. Put up a fight at least.
Don't hold back.
Jesus! How did he do that?
Put up a fight at least.
I'll kill you!
Let sparks fly!
Oh, you haven't got a hope.
Die!
You haven't got a hope.
Ah!
Don't hold back!
Ah!
Put up a fight at least.
Piece of shit!
Oh, you haven't got a hope.
Now that's what I call sport.
Put up a fight at least.
God wills it!
Go, fellas, go!
And you've had it. I say the victor is clear. I'll get my winnings from you later. Now it's time to eat. Oh, that swordplay has given me quite an appetite. Let's get some grub.
So who won, gentlemen?
That's obvious, isn't it? Henry learned a lesson or two, and I won our bet. At least I'll have someone to buy me drinks in the tavern. It was almost like that time in Rattay.
True. Only I won that time. Your bow, which came in very handy afterwards.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oates? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies? Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away...
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot,
Throwing groschen around like that? Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
I don't know. Nothing happened between us.
Nothing?
No.
I don't get it. A nice lass like that.
You know, this
Apart from the mosquito.
Aye. Apart from...
where were you yesterday evening, Henry? That's not what I call watching over our lord.
Hey, don't...
I needed a bit of peace and quiet. I had a stroll around, checking out what plants grow here, praying for the success of our mission.
At last someone with some sense who's not in a hurry all the time.
If I always had to think everything over.
I wouldn't have rolled in the hay with so many girls.
Thanks for the prayer, anyway.
And what about, time, sir? I mean,
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out,
what? Straight back?
well...
Does anyone know anything more about Von Berg?
Only what Sir Hans told us. That von Berghoff is that's why we're going to negotiate.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it... You fellas will never meet a more important noble.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords. And that he's got a big collection of all kinds of...
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how...
And is he any good? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
The sword is balanced, fast. Of course, you have to train with it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pop.
Oh, no doubt you're going to... And I thought you'd come round to thinking about...
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. Well, that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that.
Well, you know.
No, it's all...
Well,
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again. It's complicated. And let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it. And I won.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you'll know there'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about...
Anyone for another help?
No thanks. I must wash myself down.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at... Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little.
blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief! I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans!
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans!
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Hear that singing? They must be close. Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer. Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Hmm? Oh, what was that sound? What was that?
Holy Mother of God!
Henry, I told you to... Fucking God, you're a... I've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake. Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey!
What the fuck are you doing?
Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? She's mine!
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you...
We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So... how far is it to Trotsky? There's someone in front of us! Down!
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled, right?
Go around.
You two, go up there.
Use your head.
Get a move on.
Be careful. Stick
You
behind
watch
me.
this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report.
Sacra! You'll see us. We'll have to wait.
Get to
You
work!
honestly think they could swim all the fucking way across?
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish on the other side.
Now!
Stumbling about in the pitch black. Will all your talk does it blind you?
Leave it out. Catching some naked men in the forest is better than getting killed in a skirmish.
Maybe. But I still can't see a bloody thing. Ah, we'll follow.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck!
I played dice against
They're coming here!
yesterday.
Stand
Shouldn't
still!
you be keeping watch instead?
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they try to swim
Run!
across the pond,
Quick!
they'll be found half dead somewhere on the bank, not here. Why are we moving down and being high up?
Oh, no. Fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Kurva! They're fleeing into the rock! Hurry! Run around! We'll catch them at the top!
What now?
Mate?
They're
Hand!
here!
There's more of them up top.
We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trotsky? Use your head. Be careful. Stick behind me. There's someone in front of us. Down!
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled, right?
Go around.
You two, go up there.
Use your head.
Get a move on.
Stick behind me.
You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report.
Sacra!
Blood
You'll
trail,
see us.
everything.
We'll have to wait.
Get to
You
work.
honestly think they could swim all the fucking way across?
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here
than that skirmish on the other side. Stumbling about in the pitch black, when all your talk does is blind you. Leave it out. Catching some naked men in the forest is better than getting killed in a skirmish. Maybe. But I still can't see a bloody thing.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck! Use your head. Be careful. Stick behind me.
Played dice against Lefty yesterday.
They're coming here. Stand still.
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they try to swim across the pond, they'll be found half dead somewhere on the back.
Run! Quick!
Why are we moving down instead of being high up?
No, fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Quick! Boulevard! They're fleeing into the rock! Hurry! Run around! We'll catch them at the top!
What now?
They're here!
Shit! Take
Run
cover!
ahead of them!
Where now, for fuck's sake? Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at...
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Ah, fuck. Where's Capon? He must have fled from them through the other gorge. I have to find him. Hans! Hey, Hans! Where is he? Oh, this looks like a way out. Hans!
Here. Oh, thank God we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
Now you're gonna get it! Ah! Ah! Right! Ah! 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 Fuck that!
know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot.
Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for. How are you holding up?
It's not so bad.
All right. That'll have to do for now. As long as you're able to talk. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there. Henry, what are you staring at?
Horseman. Faster.
I'm doing what I can, pal. Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open.
Fuck.
Let's not shit ourselves. We can do this, Henry.
Bianca.
Come on!
Listen to me now. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important
Run!
from the trunk. Go to the castle.
Easy.
Hurry. What about you?
Wait.
Are you
There is a
mad?
cottage. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you. No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir.
For Christ's
If
sake!
anything happens, he'll take care of it.
Come
He'll-
on! Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus.
We can't run away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
I'll kill them.
Please. There's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Fuck.
Make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa.
Henry, snap out of it. Stay with me. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on. Hold on. We.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. There.
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think again, scum!
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Slowly, lad.
What happened?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Han.
You won't get much out of him.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fell. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna.
But you'll help.
God willing. Well, I'll go check on him. How are you? Little wonder, then. But you're conscious and talking. Ah, I did my... And now you take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grass. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets... No doubt you'll be fat. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up.
I won't. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushenna's my name.
Well, I'm Henry.
I know. I'll go and check on him.
Aye, true bliss is a full belly. There's no food for me here. Hans, can you hear me, friend? Christ. In the end, you bore the brunt for both of us. May all the saints watch over you, and over Bajana, too. Ah, I feel like a new man. did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a hole. It can either put a dead man back on. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's...
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want...
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on... But I can't just give it to him now. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to... You ought to be able to manage that. You...
All right.
Sage has a... At the back of the hut. You go along there.
Great.
All right. Seeing him lying...
I understand. Maybe I could manage to...
The Lord be... do you feel up to it, laddie? You...
not to worry. I wouldn't want you to have...
Well...
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the duck when you head out, and when you're done...
True. I'll bear that.
I'll sort out...
All right. I'll get to it.
Don't die on me now.
Shit! My shoulder. This bastard's hard work. You can't be in the ground soon enough. This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans. Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain. Purple flower, sage, there we go. That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need, so back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better. What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Regena's?
I'm looking for those renegades. They've been pillaging around the domain.
Hey, what are you doing, walking around with a weapon? If you don't want us to teach you a lesson... Prepare to fight!
This will be quick, boy. Lad, I've got to get out of here!
Did they hurt you?
No,
Who do you think they were?
I don't know how much you heard. They came here, but for sure they wasn't for... But they sure sounded...
Maybe...
Look here. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't... So, your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying...
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Berghoff. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken. But thank you for dealing with... Except I have 2 fresh corpses.
Don't worry.
I'd be but be careful while you're at it. You don't want...
What about Sir Hans?
He's holding up, I'd say. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything?
Here.
Excellent. I gave you 2 the last of my supply. It's a shame, but you can do it too. My eyes are so...
All right.
I told you, I have a book.
I can read.
I'll
take the book.
Of course.
damn shoulder. Oof.
Getting to, youngster? Is an old woman to do everything for you? Off you go to the alchemy bench in the First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start. All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe. So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flame. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right. Let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron. Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Here it is.
Ooh, by the...
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better.
All right.
I reckon you'd... What you need, go and get a good...
I'm as hungry as a wolf. I need something to eat. I messed it up really bad. Lord God Almighty, look down on a poor sinner and hear my heartfelt prayer. Protect Sir Hans and don't let him die. Just as he didn't let me die. Preserve his life. Because he's a young gentleman. Brave and just and a good Christian. And look down on Bajena too. And let her save Sir Hans. And deliver her from all evil. And grant her grace. Because she herself is merciful and didn't turn us away in our hour of need. Amen.
Amen.
Those corpses have been taken care of.
Oh, thanks, Hen. You did what you could. Me and the gravedigger will do the rest.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had it like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
You must be Pavlena.
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend.
Hans?
Have no fear. Ma knows what she's doing. And that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you on that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he had...
Yeah.
And what about you?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on...
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. And I swore to get that sword.
Oh, that oath, they can have real meaning. However, what strikes you as the most important?
Pa, without a doubt.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find... But...
Thanks, Pavlena. I never thought of looking at it like that.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine.
Aye, that's the best breakfast is on the table, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join...
Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you, too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your... And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The 3rd time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got...
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're very...
I told you about them, though.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here.
What could they want from us? But if they did come here... But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up...
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them.
You must have been seeing double.
That just proves how well you can count.
Anyway, with a bit of luck...
Why the modesty? You got them.
Fortuna Juvat.
See now.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favours the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I could...
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me a...
For Townberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle.
Under the cloak of...
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took...
My upper thigh?
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can... But I reckon you paid off...
No, true. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the...
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else?
Quite a lot of things. We came here on an important mission, and we have to get to Trotsky as soon as we...
Not far.
All right.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you.
Bojena...
But I do.
Now you've got me curious. I never...
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without...
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bojena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because I want to thank you. Take this potion. It's not all that...
Thanks, pal.
No doubt.
Hans is right. God bless you.
And you too, sir.
Are you managing here all right?
We don't complain. We mostly live... Sometimes folk come...
How come you...
Oh, that's... And Ma and... Look.
Is anything interesting happening?
Them banned, but...
You got that right.
And there's to be a big... That's the biggest thing happening. Apart from that... A band...
You said you'd shoot arrows at the Cumans.
Yeah, I train up there, on the cliff, whenever I have a free moment. If they'd let me take part in the tournament at Trotsky Castle, I'd beat all the... But that'll never happen. Take care, then.
Can you tell me something?
What can I say? The village of Sheleov is nearby, and to the north of Sheleov is Tachov. They've got a blacksmith's there. There's no love lost between the folk.
Well, I don't suppose that...
It ain't far from Sheleov to Semin. Sir Jan, the owner, he got a big stud farm with fine horses. The biggest village in these parts is Then there's Nabakov Fortress, Sir Yaramir's seat. There's a mill at the foot of it. But Pavlena knows more.
How come you live...
That's just...
Ah.
Take care.
Rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in...
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here.
What about the rest of our company?
You saw for yourself. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at... As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we...
You're right. They were damned good lads.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle?
I tell you.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service, and and Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark.
I saw him, the bastard.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a way. Come on, let's get going.
hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai!
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me!
Oh, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without...
Oh, really? I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit.
Well, the first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Then they might believe we're
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To You just don't get it, do you? We'd be a laughing stock.
A laughing stock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin.
Chin up. We'll sort it.
Nothing will be... I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just...
It's not your fault they died. Don't blame me.
We have to take care of it, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the best way to honor them. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About...
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
What is it?
What's that woman from the pond?
Or the one you gave us away for?
Why bear that witch? Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full...
My word. That's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before.
Don't worry. I've come from the car. I'm Catherine, and I've...
Ah, that's another man. Oh, my.
Oof. It stinks like something... Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster. If you want to go around mixing with my guests stinking up my establishment.
Anyone you know going to the wedding?
I heard nobody talk about your captain.
Oh, hi. Poor Captain Thomas might use this stuff in his sleep. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ!
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
Doesn't half taste good today.
Nicely settled.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit?
I'm no latrine.
Oh, and where am I supposed to know you from?
You were attacked by the...
What bandits?
We saved you. Surely you couldn't...
I have no idea what you are.
You know very well what I'm talking about.
Are you drunk?
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
That's the most important thing. Enjoy yours while you...
Why you...
What for?
To get to you pair ordered so your work...
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, my old man was meant to take them into the house. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's... You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch... If you just chuck it on the floor, 2 men can finish...
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few, for sure it's less...
Aye, like it or not. Is that clear?
All right.
Glad to hear it. Where are you actually from?
Rat-eye.
Rat-tie. Rat-tie. I ain't been further than... But I know this place.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets itched to a back.
You ain't ever been tempted to try it at least.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But
Who is this Semin?
can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family. They used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have...
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course.
Could I get to the wedding?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find young Svaja...
What's life like?
Better now that, truth to tell, it used... But then there's a short...
I'm sorry.
Well...
Is this the only...
In Troska...
You must be doing pretty well.
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone...
Where do you want the...
To the pan... But I'd spit...
Where can I...
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me. So don't... But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. Try Radovan the smith for one. Come to mention it, he sat just round the corner there. And that fella next to him is Miller Grazel. He needs helpers now and then. You know what they say? Well then...
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And here it comes.
Hey, innkeeper, that beer.
I couldn't manage a pig that size on my own.
What's the whole...
Greetings to you.
Likewise, lad.
I haven't seen you here before.
We're messengers from Rat-eye.
Hear that, Crazel? A messenger.
He's a lame liar, all right. But he knows how to spin a good yarn, you can't deny him.
I'm not lying.
Well, whether you're lying or not, no one will believe a word you saying. What do they call you, lad?
Henry of Skalitz.
Fancy yourself a...
So, Henry.
Since you've joined us.
I heard there's going to be a bit...
That's right.
Everyone wants to go.
And anyone who's not invited is trying to worm their way in somehow.
Because you weren't invited.
Of course I was invited. But what do I care about young Sami? We're all just playthings in God.
Trying to sound clever again.
All I'm saying...
Sod that. It's even Lord Von Ber...
I'm looking for work.
And what can you do?
I can do a lot of things. But me...
Bugger me. A blacksmith, you say? And my apprentices have just vanished along with my goods. If you're not talking shit and you can wield a hammer, we'll shake on it. And if you prove your worth, I'll leave...
Why would you work at a forge? Come and work for me at the mill. And I can get you to that way...
Leave it out, you rogue.
Interesting offers.
Don't leave it too fucking long.
If you're after more than just brute force and fire, you'll find...
Me in...
I haven't been here before, and I'd like to learn...
What's there to say? It's not a bad place.
It's usually peaceful, thank God. I don't like...
You've got good reason to hide it.
That's enough of your mudsling. It's actually good to live in an estate where the Lord's away most of the...
That's true. Just a couple of villages, rocks, fields, not even... That's despite Otto van Berg.
When his lordship isn't in these parts, his chamber...
Yeah, I saw him on the gate tower, when he sent us packing.
Aye, he's a right haughty bastard.
If you can get...
So it's peaceful.
Aye. Except there's more trade right now.
But we'll be back to our old ways in a month from now.
I'd like to ask... I've got to be...
Wait, there's something else. Out with the truth. You ain't no messengers.
We really are. We didn't look like this when we left Ratai. We set up camp down by the pond. And in the evening, It was only through luck that we saved our skin. We lost everything. Even the letter.
Can't say I'm surprised. I'd send you packing myself. But it's true, there's bandits marauding in these parts.
Aye, these...
Farewell then, Henry.
Farewell.
Would you help me?
What?
Who? What a...
Greetings.
Hi, that's me. Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler of Dvorets.
I'll probably forget after a few... What do you want?
No.
Ask away.
What's...
Life's peaceful enough, but...
I heard there's gonna be a big...
Aye, that's true. A big affair. Even von Berg...
Look, do you think you could...
Invite you?
It would only be...
Look, I'm not saying...
You must know young Lord...
Aye, he's a close friend. Although he's been
Odd?
He spends more time in the woods than at home. Always riding off somewhere and doesn't want to talk about it. Maybe he'll be...
I already know how to get to the wedding. I spoke to the miller.
Oh, aye. The smith does business with old Samin. And nothing happened. But watch out. If I see you're up to no good there, you'll get...
Thanks.
Wait a moment. Since you're... It occurred to me we could roll a...
I've got...
That's a shame. You know what? If you beat me, we'll work something out with the wedding.
You'd invite us, you mean?
You'd have to beat me first.
We'll see about...
You really are...
Oh, Fortuna, may the best player win. Damn it! They're yours, lad.
Now that you mention it, not in a while, no.
strange, eh? What would make you stop going to the tavern and seeing you on the
Maybe he's ill?
No, not that. Once I've been chopping wood and he was fit as a fiddle.
I reckon he's got a lot of work left.
If I was you, I'd take
Go
it.
until dusk.
Maybe there's a woman behind it. He's got his eye on one, and we ain't good enough.
You're a good harvest.
Good. With a bit of luck, we'll send him packing soon enough. Then he'll come back to the town.
And to us.
These ones here.
To success!
How's life treating you?
So much to do. I'd have to split myself in two to get it.
Oh, come on!
Why don't you take on a young apprentice to help you out?
Sure, but where could I find a decent apprentice?
Oh, please. People are always asking me if you're looking for help.
Taking the
My God! Bloody hell! You've played before. Admit it.
True. I can't.
Thank God we weren't playing for coin. You'd have cleaned.
Well, we were playing for something else.
Well, it's not that easy, you know. I can't just invite every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Only my old man.
You were lying then? Yeah, I didn't win anything either.
You can still get to the.
your bullock when it's time to sow winter grains. The clearer it is to me that I can't do it. We can come up with a plan to take care of...
Greetings.
To you too. You know how I went mushroom hunting the other day?
What did I do to you?
How are you?
Could be better.
Christ, pardon me.
With a cup, of course. Who else?
I talked to that woman from the pond.
So I noticed. And it didn't look like she was too pleased to see.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though.
I got the feeling she didn't want to... I did get something out of her, though.
What?
Von Bergov is about to...
Sacre! If he pledges to sick...
Calm down. Let me finish. Young Sir Older is the talk of the town. There'll be lots of jobs to do for...
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trost...
Because it looks like...
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list, and that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning...
Like I said, there's going to be a lot of work involved in a wedding like that. That's our chance.
Work.
Well, I thought we could both get jobs there.
I'm sure there are other options.
There's something else we have to sort out first.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt, if we both do.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble piz?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble.
All right, I understand.
I'm glad you...
Although...
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
Here you go.
I understand. I'm in your service.
Thank you, Henry. And don't worry.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend.
How?
That too, of course. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man...
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
can't do it. We can come up with a plan to take her away.
Good day.
Good day.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Going down nicely, is it?
Going down a treat.
Here you go. Think that size on my own.
You're not the
The innkeeper told me we should move the sacks.
So what are you waiting for? I'm bored to death already. I'll move each sack so you can get a better grip on it. But don't expect no more from me.
We'll talk about it later.
Oof. That isn't half heavy. Oh.
One beer.
It's like I'm invisible or something.
A tankard of ale, thanks.
I heard it was a massacre, and none of the strangers survived.
That was our company. But the two of us managed to get away. It was the same bandits who attacked Lord von Bergov's men. Why the fuck doesn't anyone believe us?
Maybe because you've got no way of proving it?
Ignore those people. Don't let them...
I'm perfectly calm. Keep working and take...
Now to fetch another.
Work those muscles.
What's your name again? You just made that up.
I certainly did not.
Yes, you did. I never heard of any Perkstein in all my years.
I'm not surprised. What did you say?
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked...
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place...
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do...
But calm down.
I'm perfectly calm.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing.
I don't believe a word you're saying.
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Did you hear what that...
I am.
I am Sir Hans K. You're starting to bore me.
No apology, then.
Oh,
Didn't you hear?
Oh, no. Take your numbskull friend.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your You scum!
Ass kicking, you piece of shit!
Fucking hell!
Hey, he knows how to sword fight.
Good! Hey! Stop fighting!
Surround him! Yeah! Don't spare him!
Hey, Scheiße!
We'll finish this quickly.
Let him have it!
Shame on you!
Call an opener.
Hack your ass! You outnumbered, you shit! You haven't a chance!
That madman! Why did you do
Nice hit! I'll be done with you in a flash. Yeah! Don't scare him!
You'll never beat me! You swine!
You never saw that coming! This is unbelievable. Right on the money!
Oh, Christ! You're not squirming out of this one, asshole!
You fucking...
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak... You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle, but no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off!
Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
I don't fucking believe it. It was you who caused the brawl. Ugh, what an idiot.
And what good did it do? If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
And you're a spoilt brat who can't even hear himself.
What the fuck did you say? I've had it up to here with you. With you and your... You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
That's enough. Don't you fucking realise how badly you've been wronging me all this time? I bend over backwards for you. I tolerate all your stupid fucking whims. And what do I get? Insults and accusations. But right from the start, you acted like you were on some nobleman's outing. All you cared about was whoring and boozing. You know full well the ambush was your fault, and now you're kicking out so you don't have to admit it.
What do you...
But let me finish. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth like you, but unlike you, I'd have managed to deliver that message. That's because I'm responsible and know how to behave in a way that doesn't make me feel ashamed. In a way that would make my parents proud of me.
Which parents do you mean? Radzig?
Aye, Radzig, let's say. Nobody could be proud of you, Capon. Nobody.
We'll see who's proud of who.
Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Otto!
Hey! Go!
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight!
What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Alright. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. Alright, off you go.
Suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.